Listen, don't scroll. Something special is happening right now, and it's not a coincidence that you're seeing this on November 22nd. Archangel Michael has whispered your name in the heavens. He's been trying to reach your heart. Not to scare you, but to guide you. Not to warn you, but to wake you. He says, "My beloved child, you have been carrying silent battles that no one sees. You've given love, but received pain. You stayed strong, but felt alone. And yet, you still didn't give up. And today, Archangel Michael is not just looking at you. He is proud of you. Blue heart." He says, "I saw every tear you hid. I saw every moment you were close to giving up, and still chose faith. Today, I am opening a new chapter for you, a chapter of peace, abundance, and answered prayers. You're not here by accident. This is a divine appointment. Dizzy, God heard you. Dizzy, the angels have seen your patience. Dizzy, and now, blessings are chasing you. But listen closely. Your heart is your key. Stay kind. Stay loving. Your time is not coming. Your time has arrived. You are stepping into a season where Sparkle's right people will enter your life. Sparkle's right doors will open effortlessly. Sparkle's every delay will reveal its purpose. Archangel Michael is gently holding your shoulders and saying, "Do not fear the future. I am going before you. I am preparing the way. You just keep believing. So don't scroll. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel this message, because it has found you. Direct it if your heart felt this, don't keep it. Love letter, share this video with someone who needs love today. Red heart, subscribe to this channel to stay connected with these divine messages. Because your journey is just beginning. Type, "I receive it," if this message touched your soul. Don't move. Your heart called for answers, and this is the moment the answers are arriving, quietly, gently, but powerfully. Archangel Michael is still speaking. You don't even know how close you are to your breakthrough. The storm you are in right now, it's not a punishment. It's preparation. The angels have seen every time you wiped your tears, took a deep breath, and told yourself, "I'm fine." Even when you were not. But listen carefully. Something has shifted. Heaven is moving in your favor. Where you saw rejection, we were creating protection. Where you felt abandoned, we were arranging direction. And when you felt alone, we stood guard beside you. Sparkles, that opportunity you thought was meant for you? It wasn't rejection. It was redirection. Sparkles, that person who walked away from your life? It wasn't loss. It was spiritual rescue. Sparkles, those silent days where nothing made sense. It wasn't emptiness. It was divine quiet before the miracle. Archangel Michael places his hand over your heart and whispers, "You don't need to chase anymore. What's meant for you is already making its way to you." Sun behind small cloud proof. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your blessings are being arranged in places your feet haven't walked yet. Your grace is growing, your strength is visible, your spirit is awakening. You may not see it yet, but heaven has already started preparing the table. Your season of waiting is turning into a season of receiving. Sparkle's doors are opening. Sparkle's relationships are healing. Sparkle's opportunities are aligning. Sparkles, your heart is being restored. Archangel Michael smiles and says, your future is not something you need to fear. It is something heaven has lovingly designed. Breathe. Let these words sit gently in your soul. You are not behind. You are right on time. Your delay was divine timing. And remember, breakthroughs don't always come with noise. Sometimes they arrive softly, just like this moment. If your soul felt this, it's because this message is yours. Blue heart, stay with me, more is unfolding. Dove, share this reminder with someone who needs courage. Red heart, subscribe to this channel for daily angelic messages. Pushpin, don't scroll. Part 3 begins soon. Stay. You're not here by mistake. Your soul brought you here, because your soul is ready. Archangel Michael is still speaking, not loudly, but deeply. Into your heart. Into the parts of you that no one sees. He says, you've spent so much time taking care of others. Even when your heart was silently breaking. You kept smiling, even when your spirit was exhausted. You healed others while you were hurting. And heaven watched. Every time you held your tears and said, I'm okay. Heaven whispered, you won't have to pretend much longer. Because now, the season is changing. The same heart that always gave will now receive. The same hands that held others will now be held. The same spirit that kept believing will now see. You prayed. You waited. You trusted. And now, it is your turn to see why. Listen carefully. You didn't lose anything. You were being prepared. Some blessings don't come in noise. They come gently. Quietly. Softly, like this message. Sparkle's opportunities are aligning behind the scenes. Sparkle's peace is restoring your tired heart. Sparkle's the right people are being divinely guided toward you. Sparkle's what left wasn't meant to stay, what's coming can't be taken away. Archangel Michael gently places his hand over your heart and says, you are worthy of ease. You are worthy of rest. You are worthy of gentleness. Your future doesn't ask you to struggle. It invites you to flow. Your destiny won't feel like pressure. It will feel like alignment. Your next chapter will not require you to fight. It will require you to receive. So today, breathe deeper. Let your shoulders relax. Let your heart soften. Because your story is becoming beautiful again. You don't need to chase. You don't need to beg. You don't need to search. What's meant for you will arrive. Calmly, confidently, divinely. This isn't motivation. This is confirmation. Tulip, your spirit already knows it's true. That's why you're still here. Revolving hearts. If your heart felt something, don't keep it. Share this with someone who hides their pain behind a smile. Red heart. Subscribe to this channel to stay connected with daily angelic guidance. Dove. Stay close. Part 4 will speak directly to your future. Don't move. You made it to part 4, because your spirit knows. There is something here for you. Archangel Michael is still speaking. But now, his tone has changed. It's not just comfort anymore. It's confirmation. He says, the season of waiting is over. The season of preparing is ending. Now begins the season of becoming. You've spent months, maybe years, feeling like life was paused. Like something was on hold. Like your heart was ready, but your reality wasn't. But quietly, without noise, things have been shifting. You are stepping into a time where everything connects. Your purpose, your peace, your people, your path. This time, you won't have to force anything. You won't have to convince anyone. You won't have to chase. Because what's meant for you is already attracted to you. All those silent battles you fought, they built unseen strength. All those nights of questioning, they built clarity. All those times you were left behind, they built destiny. You're not behind. You're perfectly aligned. Archangel Michael continues. I am releasing what your soul has been waiting for. Not just blessings, but the right blessings. Not just love, safe love. Sparkles. Not just money, purposeful abundance. Sparkles. Not just opportunities, divinely aligned opportunities. Sparkles. Not just happiness, inner peace. You see, God wasn't delaying your blessings. He was protecting their meaning. Because He didn't want you to receive something that would only last a moment. He wanted you to receive what would last a lifetime. Archangel Michael gently whispers. You are entering a chapter you don't have to heal from. Let that sink in. A chapter with dizzy no pretending. Dizzy no chasing. Dizzy no begging. Dizzy no breaking. Only growing. Only receiving. Only becoming who you were always meant to be. And it starts now. Not tomorrow. Not next month. Now. So take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Place your hand on your heart. And say softly, I am ready to receive what belongs to me. Because heaven heard you. And it's already on the way. Love letter. If you feel it, don't keep it. Share this with someone who has been patient for too long. Red heart. Subscribe to this channel to stay connected to angelic messages made just for you. Dove. Stay. Part 5 will reveal what the angels are preparing next. Stay exactly where you are. If your heart is still here, it means your soul is still listening. Archangel Michael is not just comforting you anymore. He is preparing you. Because what's coming next will not just change your situation. It will change you. He says, in the next chapter of your life, you will realize why certain prayers took time. Some weren't waiting to be answered. They were waiting for you to become ready. You don't receive blessings when you want them. You receive them when you become the person who can carry them. And guess what? You've become that person. All those moments you felt overlooked, heaven was looking at you. All those times you felt forgotten, you were being gently written into your miracle. You were not being tested. You were being trusted. Trusted with pain that built purpose. Trusted with silence that built strength. Trusted with waiting that built wisdom. Now, your heart is prepared. Your spirit is aligned. Your path is opening. And Archangel Michael gently reveals. Very soon, something so beautifully aligned will enter your life that you will say, "Now I understand why it never worked with anyone or anything else before." It will not feel forced. It will not require you to chase. It will not come with confusion. It will arrive with peace. Because peace is heaven's signature. If it comes with peace, it's meant for you. Dizzy you're about to. Sparkles walk into rooms you once thought were out of reach. Sparkles receive messages that sound like answered prayers. Sparkles meet people who feel like soul recognition, instant, warm, familiar. Sparkles experience moments that feel like gentle reminders from God that you were never alone. And then, you'll smile softly, and realize, what I thought was delay, was actually divine design. So breathe. Don't rush. Don't chase. Just align. Because what belongs to you is already finding its way. And you know what Archangel Michael says last? You are not waiting anymore. You are stepping into what was already waiting for you. Blue heart, if your heart whispered, "This is for me," it truly is. Sparkles, don't keep it for yourself. Love letter, share this with someone who has been praying in silence. Subscribe to this channel if your soul feels safe here. Dove, stay close. Part 6 is where heaven begins to reveal names, connections, and confirmations. Don't move. If you're still here, it's because your heart recognizes this is not just a video. This is a message meant for your spirit. Archangel Michael is now showing something beautiful. Not the future, but how it begins. He says, your blessing is not coming with noise, it's coming with signs. Signs that look simple, but feel strangely meaningful. Sparkles, seeing repeating numbers like 1111, 444, 222. Sparkles, hearing your name in random conversations. Sparkles, feeling sudden peace when thinking about a certain decision. Sparkles, meeting someone new, yet feeling you've known them forever. These are not coincidences. They are whispers. Heaven's way of saying, pay attention, it's closer than you think. Because heaven doesn't shout. Heaven gently aligns. Archangel Michael smiles and says, you don't need to chase your destiny. It is quietly arranging itself around you. Have you noticed? Some things are slowly falling away. Not to empty your life, but to create space for what truly belongs. People you once fought for, you no longer chase. Places you once forced yourself to fit into, now feel too small. Things that once drained you, now no longer control you. That's not change. That's growth. You are not losing people. You are losing versions of yourself that no longer need them. In this next chapter, you won't be fighting for attention, love, clarity, or respect, because what's meant for you will naturally stay, naturally grow, and naturally align. No more confusion. No more chasing. No more begging the universe to show you a sign. Because you are becoming the sign. Dizzy, your energy is shifting. Dizzy, your frequency is rising. Dizzy, your soul is aligning with what it always knew was yours, and Archangel Michael gently declares, your blessings will recognize your spirit. Before your eyes recognize your blessings. It may come as love letter, a message that changes your direction. White heart, a person who feels like a home your soul remembers. Open book, a moment that feels like a fresh page turning in your life. Sun behind rain cloud, a quiet morning where peace feels like it finally returned to your heart. And when it arrives, your spirit will softly whisper, this is it. I don't have to force anything anymore. So don't rush this moment. Don't scroll away from this peace. Receive it. Let it soak into your heart like gentle sunlight. Because everything you need to know is already being shown. Sparkles, if your soul felt this, it was for you. Love letter, share this with someone who is waiting for a sign. Red heart, subscribe to this channel if your heart feels at home here. Dove, stay with me. Part 7 will reveal how your life begins to transform from alignment into manifestation. Stay. If your heart is still here, it means your soul is ready for this part. This is where it begins to make sense. Archangel Michael gently steps closer. Not to show you something, but to help you feel something. He says, you've spent so long preparing. Now watch how beautifully everything begins to align without force. You will notice it slowly. Not all at once. But softly, like sunrise. Sparkles, you will begin to feel lighter, even without a reason. Sparkles, you will wake up with peace, not pressure. Sparkles, you will feel safe, even if nothing around you has changed yet. That is alignment. It means your soul has moved ahead of your reality. And now, your reality is catching up. You are not chasing anymore. You are attracting. People will approach you, not because you pursued them, but because your energy now speaks before you do. Your kindness, your warmth, your resilience. It begins to shine through you effortlessly. You won't have to explain who you are. Your presence will say it for you. Archangel Michael says, you have healed enough. Now you will begin to see why it was necessary. The pain didn't break you. It prepared you. The delays didn't stop you. They positioned you. The silence didn't abandon you. It activated you. Because now, your spirit has become what the struggle was shaping all along. Dizzy, your next chapter will not be about fixing yourself. It will be about being yourself. You will not fit into old spaces. Because you're no longer your old self. And the best part? Sparkles, you won't have to try so hard anymore. Sparkles, you won't have to explain yourself anymore. Sparkles, you won't have to question your worth anymore. Because what is meant for you will feel natural, peaceful, effortless, aligned. Like coming home to a place you've never been, but always belonged. Archangel Michael softly concludes. Now life will not feel like a battle. It will feel like a blooming. Like flowers that do not ask permission to grow. You will expand quietly, gracefully, divinely. Stay close to peace. Stay close to light. Stay close to God's timing. Your new beginning has already begun. Blue heart, if your heart whispered, "This is me," then it truly is. Love letter, share this message with someone whose spirit is waking up. Red heart, subscribe if your soul feels safe and understood here. Dove Part 8 will reveal the moment everything you've been waiting for finally arrives. Don't move. If your heart is still here, it means you're ready for what Part 8 reveals. You've waited. You've prayed. You've healed. You've trusted. And now, you're entering the chapter called Receiving. Archangel Michael gently smiles and says, "You are not chasing anymore. You are standing still. And heaven is bringing things to you. This is the moment where life begins to feel different, not because everything has changed, but because you have. Your soul is no longer in survival mode. It has finally stepped into receiving mode. Sparkles, you won't search for signs anymore. Because your life itself will become the sign. Sparkles, you won't beg for clarity. Because alignment will feel natural. You won't seek validation. Because peace will become your confirmation. In this season, you will start to see things that feel like divine timing at its finest. Love letter, a message arrives at the exact moment you needed it. White heart, someone enters your life and feels instantly safe, like you've known them forever. Sunrise, you wake up one morning and realize your heart feels light, and you didn't even notice when the healing happened. That's how heaven works. Quietly. Peacefully. Perfectly. Archangel Michael softly whispers. The blessings coming your way are not loud. They are gentle, respectful, and meant to stay. No more temporary happiness. No more unstable connections. No more almost opportunities. This time, it stays. Because this time, it's meant for your healed version, not your hurting one. And something beautiful happens next. You will begin to say, "This feels right. This feels safe. This feels like God's timing." And that's how you'll know. It's not just a blessing. It's meant for your spirit. You're not entering a lucky season. You're stepping into a destined season. A season of sparkles, clarity over confusion. Sparkles, divine protection over fear. Sparkles, healing love over temporary attachment. Sparkles, purpose over pressure. Sparkles, alignment over effort. And Archangel Michael gently finishes with this. Your next chapter is not about proving yourself. It's about enjoying who you have become. Take a breath. Smile softly. Because your peaceful breakthrough is closer than you think. Blue heart, if your heart felt this, it was meant for you. Sparkles, share this message with someone who has been silently waiting for a miracle. Red heart, subscribe if your soul feels safe here. Dove, stay for part 9, where we unfold the moment the blessing finally knocks at your door. Don't scroll now. You've reached the final part. The moment everything begins to make sense. You didn't come this far for just a message. You came for confirmation. Archangel Michael gently steps forward. Not with urgency. Not with warning. But with a calm, quiet joy. And he softly says, "It is time. Your spirit is ready. Your heart is healed. Your path is aligned. This isn't just the end of a video. This is the end of a chapter. A chapter of waiting, wondering, questioning, hurting, hoping. And now begins. Sparkles, a chapter called Receiving. Not because you begged. Not because you chased. But because it was always meant for you. And now. You are ready for it. You will notice it in small ways first. Love letter, a text that feels like divine timing. White heart, a person who feels peaceful, safe, familiar. Sparkles, an opportunity that doesn't demand stress, only belief. Sunrise, over mountains, a morning where you wake up and your heart whispers, "I feel free. I feel light. I feel new." You're not entering luck. You're entering alignment. Your soul is finally where your destiny has always been. Archangel Michael smiles and adds, God didn't just hear your prayers. He shaped you through them. Your tears didn't break you. They watered new seeds of wisdom. Your loneliness didn't destroy you. It introduced you to your true self. Your waiting didn't hold you back. It positioned you. And now, you don't force anything. You don't chase anything. You don't fear anything. Because what belongs to your healed heart will arrive with peace, clarity, and divine softness. No more rush. No more chaos. No more confusion. Just stillness. Just alignment. Just grace. Your blessing is not just coming. It is arriving properly, peacefully, and meant to stay. So breathe. Smile softly. Because heaven is not telling you to wait anymore. Heaven is telling you to open the door. Blue heart, if your spirit whispered, I know this is for me, then it truly is. Love letter, share this final part with someone who needs comfort, clarity, and gentle divine reassurance. Red heart, subscribe to this channel if your heart found peace, alignment, or confirmation here. Dove, and remember, sometimes the message is not just meant to be heard. It's meant to be felt.